Don't get me wrong, having a sound system within your studio or gaming area is amazing, but everyone always seems to go for the biggest speakers in the world when do you really need them? Well, not when you have a look at these. These are the Edifier R20s. So let's get into it. So like I said, this is what we are looking at. These are the Edifier R20 BTs. Now let's have a little look what we've got. So we do get a few little user manuals, little start quick guides, obviously pretty basic. And then we get our speakers. Now these are the R20 BT speakers. Now these are small form factor speakers. Now if we compare this to one of the other models, which is the M60s, you know, there is a little bit of a size difference going on. Height-wise, they're very similar. Width-wise, they are a lot dumpier, which, is, to be honest with you, isn't an issue. Like I said, not everybody wants massive standing... Sorry, I'm just trying to plug these ones back in now. Not everybody wants big stand-up speakers, so why would you want to buy a pair of these? Now, if we have a look at the cabling, these are hardwired in, so they are... You have dual cables, so you have a USB Type-C for power, which is pretty generic. And then you have your main line cable. You've obviously got quite a length of cable going on there. They are, what, seems like MDF supply or MDF wood. And then on the front, we've got more of a acrylic design. These do come in a few different colors. I believe they do come in white or black. So let's talk about them. Like I said, powered by USB Type-C. We have the diaphragm going on here, import. And then on the main speaker here, we do have on-off button, LED button. We have plus or minus, as well as, I'm not sure what that is. We'll actually have to have a look when we get this powered on, which I'm going to do right now because we need to get some power to these. So, ironic enough, I have just plugged them into my phone and it seems to have worked quite well. So, let's have a little look-see. Now, I'm going to knock the lights off just so we can see the lights. So, just knock the lights off down there. So what we've got here is we've got LED RGB lights going on the side. We've got like more of a little clear plexiglass going on there so we can see what's going on. So we do have the on-off button going on here. And then we also have the LED switch. So if I press and hold on that, it turns them off. Press and hold again, it turns them on. And then as I tap them, the RGB just changes, so to whatever you want. See if there's a nice blue. I do like a nice blue. So we do have our plus or minus. As we can see, as we're pressing them, it's changing. And then on the side here, we do have a little button. Now, I'm not sure what this little button is for. I think it's going to be for the connections. Because on the side here, we do have an aux port as well as a headphone jack. So they're both 3.5mm jacks as well. And then on the opposite speaker, we don't really have much. So I guess the main thing here is pretty much trying to see what they sound like. First off, let's have a little look about the button situation, about what that little button on the side does. It will tell us here. 3 connections. We've got USB is 1 light. Bluetooth is a flashing light, which it is flashing right now. So it flashes 3 times, and then when it's connected, it should go solid. And then aux will just be 1 solid light. Okay, so USB is red. Bluetooth is blue, obviously, and then the other one, which is aux, which is green. So we are going to actually do Bluetooth. So I'll get that done there. I shall grab my phone, and what we're going to do is search for these speakers. So we got Edifier R20 BTs. They're already there. I kind of handle it. We're going to go for more of a calm hip-hop song. Again, using YouTube Studio, just because copyright doesn't seem to like me. 100% volume. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm not going to lie. They're not going to replace some of the big audiophile speakers out there, but that's not the purpose of these. These are meant to be on a setup that are supposed to be small, minimalistic, and used for all-day audio and noise. And to be honest with you, they handled extremely... I can't even talk today. they handle music, especially on loud levels, very, very well. Now, I did have these hooked up for a little while for a little bit of gameplay. I don't really use speakers for gameplay, but I tried them out, and the overall noise experience was actually quite nice. So let's get into some specification and actually see what they offer in their tiny, tiny box. So let's get into it.
To talk about this massive upgrade for your desktop, the Edifier R20 BT bookshelf speakers. Now, if you're tired of flat monitor audio, but you don't want to gain massive studio speakers cluttering your workspace, this is exactly what you need. The R20 BT features a 2.75-inch full-range drivers, delivering a crisp 5-watt RMS. The Edifier packages these into an acoustic MDF wooden cabinet with front-facing boost reflex ports. But what does that mean for you? Pretty much, you get a rich, distortion-free sound and supporting bass that punches way above its compact size. Connectivity is where it really shines. It's a true plug-and-play USB-C setup with one single cable that handles both your audio and your power. No bulky power bricks required, and they also feature the latest Bluetooth 6.0 with multi-point, meaning you can connect your PC and your phone at the exact same time without constantly repairing. And hey, if you need a little bit of quiet time, there's a convenient headphone jack right on the front. Now we can add in some customizable ambient lights, an app-controlled EQ profile via the Edifier Connect app, and we've got the ultimate clean desk audio solution. Hit the link in the description below and grab yourself a pair of these Edifier R20 BT speakers today.
So guys, there you have it. That was the video regarding the Edifier R20 BTs. Now I have to admit, for a small set of speakers, they do pack quite a punch. So if you do want to go check some of these out for yourself, please do check the links in the video description. If you've got a set and you've got any issues, please do let me know in the comment section below. And just let me know in the comment section below, would you prefer smaller speakers for minimalistic setups or bigger speakers for those beefy setups? So let me know in the comment section below if you actually managed to watch the video. If you did, thank you. If not, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.